this is Rhonda and welcome back to Barbells and Beauty, and today we are doing the Naked Reloaded versus Anastasia Sulltry palette. Now, at first glance, let me get the little brush here out of the Sulltry palette. A lot of people are like, well, they're just exactly the same, and well, an argument can be made for saying that, but I find there are some subtle to not so subtle differences between the two palettes. Let's just get into it. The Sulltry palette has 14 shades and it is $45, and it does come with the standard little brush that I almost never use. And the Naked Reloaded has 12 shades for $45, but that is actually a step down, because if I do remember right, the original Naked palette was like $52. But it has one thing, that this shade and these two shades are a little bit bigger in pan size, probably because they figure most people would probably be using them as transition shades. So let's just get right into some of the swatches here. Now, there is no swatch for Noir in the Naked Reloaded palette. Again, this has two more shades, so you know, it's not going to be perfect. But let's just hit the ones that everybody seems to think are the same. I am going to swatch this color Bloom from Anastasia versus this color Retro. I'm getting a lot of reflection here, from the Naked Reloaded. Okay, I'll have to go downstairs and get a makeup wipe so I can wipe off my arm when I get done. Oh wait, no, I found them. They had fallen on the floor, probably from when Thor was up here last. So this is Retro from Naked Reloaded, and this is Bloom. Now, as you can see, there are some subtle differences in the colors. Similar, but they're not exact. Then I think this Barely Baked right there from Naked Reloaded and Steampunk here from the Sulltry palette seem to be pretty the same. This is Steampunk from Sulltry. And this is Barely Baked from the Naked Reloaded. Now there's quite a bit of difference. This is so much darker than this. This is a little more sheen, and I think this has a little bit more of the chunkiness to it. So, a little bit different. Okay, next I think this color, is it Bribe? Yeah, Bribe. I had to make sure it wasn't Bride. Bribe, right here. This is one of the ones that are in the larger pan size. And this one, Fresh, from the Anastasia Sulltry. They look an awful lot alike, so let's just get to swatching. This is Fresh. Now, these probably aren't going to show up on my skin very well, because, you know, they're about the same color as my skin. And this is Bribe. Now really, those two look pretty dang close. I think they're just pretty darn spot on. Okay, now next up I have this one, Ember, from the Sulltry palette. If it'll show up good. And the best one I could really think is maybe Dreamweaver right here, but they just don't even look exactly alike. But we're going to give them a try. This is Ember. And this is Dreamweaver. See, this one's just a little different shade of brown than this one. Next, we're going to do Dystopian right here versus this one in the Naked Reloaded, which is Endgame. God, I wish I would have. I might have to wear that one when I go watch Endgame, because, you know, I'm a bit of a geek. So, Dystopian and Endgame. Now, personally, I think those two are pretty darn close. And let me look here. I'm trying to look. Well, no, they don't. Those are really the ones that I see. Okay, I found one more. I don't think I have done that one. So we're going to do this one right here, which is Pearl, versus Angel Fire right there. Okay, I'm running out of room here. Pearl and Angel Fire. Now, to me, I'm trying to look here. There is a subtle difference. I can see it in real life better than I can on the monitor, but there is a subtle difference in how they look. And then I'm trying to look here and see if there's any others. There's really no dupe here for Cyborg in the Naked Reloaded. And I don't really see a dupe for the slate color here in the Naked Reloaded. And to be honest, well, did I do those two? Okay, I am going to throw in, I'm going to try these two. I have this color here, which is Teak from the Sulltry palette. It doesn't want, there we go. And we're going to try it against Distilled from the Reloaded palette. Let me wipe off my fingers here a little bit. Okay. Teak and Distilled. They are actually pretty darn close. In fact, I'm even going to throw in Cinder from the Sulltry palette, and you can see the three. Okay, those are what staring here, looking at the palettes. I'll hold them back up again. Those are all the shades that look pretty close together, and there are a lot of similarities. Okay, so as you can see, there's shades that are an awful lot alike, and shades that actually, when you really swatch them together, I'm trying to show these two, you can see that there's just a subtle difference. That they are not an exact dupe of the other. Now, having said that, I'm thrilled I have them both, because there are enough differences that, to me, it makes a difference. Now, if someone held a gun to my husband's head and said, you have to pick one or I'm going to shoot him, I would probably pick the ABH over the Reloaded, if forced to pick. I don't have to pick, though. So I am thrilled that I have them both. Now, do you need them both? Oh, hell no. In fact, we could probably all get along with about 6 or 7 palettes out of, all of them that have been, made in the last 2 years. I mean, seriously, I could probably get by with 5 or 6 palettes. A couple colorful, a couple warm neutrals, and one cool tone palette, and I would probably be okay. But having said that, I'm thrilled I've got them both. But I just wanted to do a little quick video showcasing some of the colors and some of the shades that most people say, well, it's just exact dupe from the Sulltry palette. Well, it's not really an exact dupe. There are a few colors that, yes, they are pretty darn close, but they're not an exact dupe. So now you can make a slightly more informed decision on which palette you would like to get. And now I'm going to finish my bottle of water because it's nice outside. I'm going to wash my little bit of makeup off. I'm wearing a very light makeup day today, and I'm going to go outside for a walk. Let's bring on the warm. It's like 72 degrees outside, partly sunny. Time to get more sunscreen on my face and go outside for a couple mile walk because, woo, it is beautiful outside. And with that, I'm going to say peace, love, and take care of yourself because that's the nurse's orders. Bye-bye.